Alrighty, guys. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Um, yeah, let's get into it here. So, quite a bit of action here. Quite different than where we were yesterday. We have officially gotten a little bit of a sell here, and we are selling through our elaborate mode 2 range we've been in. So we're getting some traction here below 74.73. We're about 20 points or so below the range support. So as of now, there isn't a ton to do. As we've been kind of talking about all week, below a mode 2 range support, if we start liquidating through it, you don't really want to do much until there is some sort of a big failed breakdown below it. And unfortunately for us, there isn't really a good failed breakdown here for quite a bit. The first one below is a macro failed breakdown of 7408. So that'll be the first thing to sort of watch out for below here. If we can't put in a 7408 macro failed breakdown, um, then you're gonna have to just kind of let this puppy sell. On the upside, we still have this 74-73 spot that can be tracked. I mean, that is still the mode 2 range support failed breakdown. So that would be pretty good still, even though, it would be a much deeper failed breakdown at this point. We're looking at about 20 plus points of a sweep here before getting to the trade. So that is definitely one thing to note, that you probably want to see some deeper and clear type 1 acceptance first of 73. And then even with that being said, you probably want to see some good momentum come in through the level, and see some of that powerful momentum to be able to take that long, knowing that it would potentially hit a couple of levels on the upside. So yeah, that's really it. We're kind of in a interesting spot now where, below mode 2 range support, longs are going to liquidate. Essentially all the longs that have kind of accumulated here multiple times through are now having to liquidate as we're selling underneath it and through it. So that does make putting on any new longs where we are right now a little tricky. So just watch out for the 7408 macro failed breakdown, or the 74-73 failed breakdown here with a deeper type 1 acceptance if we're able to trigger it. So yeah, that is on the watch list today, and we'll see what we get. We'll see if this sell is real or not, and if it does end up being real, then that ends up putting us in a interesting and definitely a little bit of a different spot than we've been in here for the past month, where we may be able to see some fresher levels on the downside, and try to expand this range or get into a different range. So that is it for me today. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If not, yeah, we'll watch the session today. Should be an interesting session just in terms of where we end up here if we do lose this range, or we kind of get back in it, and we can kind of go from there for tomorrow into next week.